Hey guys, come on along for Nancy's Chicken Flautas. Check this out.
Hi, Nancy.
Hello everyone, welcome again to another episode of my TBL kitchen, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make chicken flautas, or well, chicken tacos. We all know that these times we have to kind of rummage through our pantry and make our food last a little longer, so this is going to be a very economical and delicious recipe that you can do at your house. So let me show you what you're going to need. You're going to need maybe a chicken breast that's going to be pulled apart. Now, for this recipe, even one chicken breast can feed a family of 3. We're a family of 3 right now, so it makes it work because one chicken breast feeds 3. You're going to need some shredded lettuce. It can be romaine, it can be iceberg, any type of lettuce that you have, you can use. We're also going to make some Spanish rice, so we're going to use, what do we have here? 1.5 cups of rice, a small can of tomato sauce, some garlic, and since it's chicken flautas tortillas, you're gonna need some tortillas. And right here I have some chicken stock. I can't talk today. I got the chicken stock from boiling my chicken breast, so I will be able to pull it apart together and be able to use the stock to make the rice to make it more delicious. I have some leftover refried beans that I'm gonna go ahead and put together with this meal. So let me show you how you start. You're gonna get your tortillas. I'm about to give you an important tip right here. All right, let's count. Let's say 2, 3, 4. Let's say 5 each. I am starting with about 5 tortillas per person because I don't have a whole lot of chicken and we're trying to stretch our dinner budget and also our supplies. Now I'm going to go ahead and warm these up so I can stuff them. Now, you're probably asking yourself, why do you have to warm up the tortillas before you put the chicken in? I'm gonna answer that question right now. I'm gonna sacrifice a tortilla. If you get your tortilla and you're trying to put your chicken in it and roll it up and it's not warm, let me show you what happens. And that is not a way to make a taco. We don't waste tortillas in this household. I like to use this contraption that you just stick them in, put them in the microwave, and you only have to warm them up enough to where they're pliable and bendable where you can roll them up with your chicken. So let's do that now. We'll put those in there. Let's say let's try about 1 minute 30 seconds. And while that is going on, we're gonna go ahead and start with the rice and the rest of the stuff that we need for this. So you have a regular pan in here and you're gonna put just enough oil because you're going to be frying your flautas. And while that is getting done, we can go ahead and start the rice. So we're gonna put probably, let's say, 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil. You can also use olive oil. Whatever you have will work. Let's turn this on. I'm old-fashioned. My stove has the click thing, but I don't like it. I like instant fire. Almost made a liar out of myself. There you go. You're gonna be warming up your oil, and we're gonna have our rice. We're gonna go ahead and open our can of tomato sauce. Looks like our tortillas are ready. I forgot to get my onion powder out. Let's see here. I have a collection of spices. Oh, there we are. There's our onion powder. I'm gonna show you, well, I'm gonna tell you why I'm using powder. Let's check on our tortillas. Oh yeah, that looks hot. See, it's a little steamy. That means that they're warm enough and ready. And this is a very quick meal, and it's actually really cheap. One chicken breast could be probably like less than $1. Can of tomato sauce is about 20 cents, and a bag of rice is about 80 cents. So with this particular meal, you can feed a family of 3, 4, or maybe more under $5. And that is a good thing to have nowadays. Now I'm gonna use garlic and onion powder. You can use regular onion and fresh garlic, but now I am trying to conserve my fresh onion and my fresh garlic that I have for later on this week, so we're going to go ahead and use this. Now the oil is getting nice and hot. We need something to stir with. There we go. Let's go ahead and open our can of tomato sauce. Always wipe your lid. You never know. People been touching stuff and all of that, and you don't want to open that and fall in your tomato sauce, so just give it a wipe. And you're gonna use probably about half to 3/4 of this tomato sauce. This, you can also use fresh tomatoes. Whoops, I splashed myself. There will be some hazards when you're cooking. I just splashed myself with tomato sauce.
How professional.
I know. I will be totally delicious now. It's my new fragrance. Great value tomato sauce. All right, we have that ready. I can smell the oil that it's hot already. So you're going to do your 1.5 cups of rice. You can do, it's probably about 1/4 cup of rice per person. My family loves my Spanish rice, so I always make extra. Go ahead and toss that in there. You'll hear it sizzling a little bit. And then just stir that until it starts changing color. I don't know if you guys can see, but see, some of the grains are whiter than the other ones. That means that it's getting cooked. And if you fry it, it prevents it from sticking together. Let that cook for a minute. Get my little nifty thing to rest my spoon in. Now let's go ahead and do a little bit of onion powder, probably about 1/2 teaspoon. And you can do this to taste. If you like garlic, if you like onion, put in whatever you want. I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 of these. These are actually nifty little cubes, you guys. They come wrapped up in this little thing, and it's a powder, and each cube, it's like a clove of garlic. So let's go ahead and put those in. Well, those are hard to break up. Let's just go ahead and throw those in there. Let's do the second one. That one broke apart pretty well. Make sure if you're unwrapping it on top of your pot that you don't drop the wrapper in there. Okay, stirring. I haven't even put anything in there and it already smells delicious. It's getting there. See how it's changing colors on those right there? From those, that's what you want right there. It just needs a little bit longer. All right. Oh, I need to get a plate to roll my flautas. And flautas actually in Spanish means flutes, and the reason for that is because the taco, when you fry it, it's gonna be like nice and sturdy. So it's like you're playing a flute, but you're actually eating a taco. Who knew, right? Looks like this is getting there, almost ready for the tomato sauce. Do not over fry this until it burns or it starts turning brown. What you want, I think it's ready now. It's just a change of color on some of the rice grains, like those you can see are a little bit browner. So that means that it's ready to go. And for 1.5 cups of rice, we're going to use half of this can of tomato sauce. So go ahead and pour that in there. Again, if you like it more tomatoey, put more tomato. Hear that sizzle? That smells delicious already. Work your tomato sauce into the rice. And what that's going to do is going to cook the tomato sauce just a bit. Well, I only have a 1/4 cup left and I'm making 1.5, and we like tomatoes, so I'm just going to go ahead and use it all.
I thought you might.
Might as well, right?
It's a tiny can.
Tomato's good for you. It's got lycopene, vitamin C. All right. Now that you got that right there and the tomato is cooking, you will see it turn a little bit orangey color from like a dark orange. So you're just cooking the tomato just a little bit. Now once you have that,
Get more light over there.
yeah, we do need more light. And we need 2 light bulbs right there we need to get. We're gonna do our chicken stock. The secret to rice is the ratio. It is for 1 cup of rice is 2 cups of water or stock. I recommend chicken stock because, I mean, it gives it a lot more flavor. So let's go ahead and measure right here. I had 1.5 cups of rice, so we're gonna need 3 cups. There's some leftover tomato sauce in there. No need to waste that deliciousness, especially now when most of us are gonna be a little tight on our budget and can't be getting out all the time to buy supplies. Go ahead and pour that in.
Social distancing, you know.
Yes, social distancing. So let's do another 1.5 cups of stock, and I don't have much left, so we'll just do it all. Chicken stock will make it so much more delicious and the flavor would be fuller. But if you do not have chicken stock, you can use water and just make sure that you season it. Use your salt and pepper, your onion, and your garlic. Give it a stir. I wish you could smell this, you guys. Also for this rice, if you like vegetables, you can throw in any kind of vegetable that you have. You can do squash, you can do corn, you can do peas, and it turns out delicious. I'm working here. Thank you. Our children. Okay, now we're gonna let that get to a boil. I like to clean as I cook. Makes things easier. I forgot to mention, you're also gonna need toothpicks to hold the tortillas together. I usually do about 5 tortillas per person because my family, ouch, loves flautas.
Careful, it's hot.
Now we know that they're warm. And this is actually really very simple. Okay, here we go. Get your tortilla, load it up with the chicken.
Did you say chicken?
I said chicken. If you want to conserve, you don't need a whole lot of chicken. You just need a little bit just to roll it up to give it flavor. So grab your chicken, put it in here, get down here. This is where the action is, right here. And get it, and you have to roll it a little tight so that way your taco is not distributed evenly. Does not fall apart. I mean your flautas. There we go. Let's get some of these out. And here's the trick. In one end and out the other. And now you can fry these without having them unroll into your pan, which is not good. It's a pain. Let's go ahead and separate all of these before they stick together. For some reason, when you warm up tortillas in the microwave, the steam makes them stick together, and if they stick too much, sometimes they break. You just, I say, need them warm enough to make your Make your flauta. I'm going to continue making these. Let's check on the rice. And we're gonna taste the tomato sauce. Any chef will tell you, you have to taste your own food. I think it needs a little bit of salt. What do you think, cameraman?
Tastes good to me.
Let's just add just a little bit. I recommend this in your kitchen. This is a Hispanic product, but it is chicken bouillon. And it's almost like chicken stock, but it's got salt, it's got seasonings, and it supposedly tastes like chicken a little bit. It gives it a lot more flavor than just regular salt, at least to me.
Tastes like chicken.
We're gonna do half a teaspoon. It is very salty, so always remember when you're cooking, you can always add, but you cannot take away. Now we're just waiting for this just to give a small boil so we can cover it. Let's move on again to our flautas. And of course, the less chicken you use, the more tacos you can make. But for flautas, you don't need a whole lot. Let's roll this up. And if you make your chicken ahead of time and have already shredded it or pulled it apart, it's actually a really quick meal. And everybody likes chicken. Come on.
Did you say chicken?
I said chicken. I mean, who doesn't like chicken tacos, right? Chicken tacos. While we are rolling up the tacos, I hope you guys get to try this recipe. And I am also looking through my pantry, and maybe I can find some other quick recipes for you, my wonderful viewers that I love. For this particular time, like I said, when we're supposed to be socially distanced, and some people have not been able to go to work, their budget has shrank to feed their family, so we all have to make do with what we have. And if I can help someone on making a cheap meal that is delicious, that's going to feed your family, I want to do that. And I say this meal can cost you $5 for a family of 4, which is very, very affordable. I'm gonna wait for that rice to start boiling, and then I'm gonna tell you what you need to do next. While we are also rolling, thank you all of you that have supported my channel, that have supported my cooking shows. I never thought I would have a cooking show until some of you started leaving us in the comments at the Thin Blue Lane that you would like me to have a cooking show, since you heard from my husband that he loves my cooking. So I went ahead and tried it out and released my first video, and from the reaction that I received from all of you, you liked it, and I am really excited about that, because the ones that know me know that I love how to cook, and I also love to help people. So if I can do both at the same time and use this platform to do it and spread the love and spread the tacos, I mean, come on. Oh, here we go. That's what we're looking for. Once the bubbles start coming up, you give it a stir. And the flame, it's important. The flame, you have it on high until it boils. Turn it all the way down, and that's all you need. You're gonna need your lid. Cover it, simmer it for about 20 minutes, and that's it for the rice. We're good. We're gonna go ahead and finish this flautas, and I'm gonna go ahead and get them fried up and show you what to do next. Okay, all right, look you guys, I am using just a little bit of chicken, and I counted like 5 flautas per person, 1 chicken breast, and look how many tacos you can make off of 1 chicken breast, instead of usually making 1 chicken breast per person in a meal when you're saving money. And right now we're all about saving money here at the Thin Blue Lane. Some of you said that they would like to see a dessert. I'm working on that to see what I'm going to make for you. Now, my past recipes, I have made let's try that again. The healthy version and the original version. For chicken flautas, there's no healthy version. This is just the good version, and this is what we're gonna stick with. Also, now that we are all quarantined, or we have to be inside for a long time, take the opportunity to exercise and work out and try to stay healthy. We do not get a chance to go out to the store like we used to buy fruits and vegetables and try to eat healthy, so most of us make do with what we have in our pantry. Processed foods, carbs, things of that nature, and with a sedentary lifestyle that you get to stay inside, that can also be detrimental to your health, and you can, well, besides the part that you gain weight, exercising boosts your immune system, and that's what we all need right now. See, this is coming nicely. I might even have extra chicken to make some extra tacos. And when you're making your chicken tacos, the gnomes will come and steal the chicken off of the table.
I guess I'm a gnome.
Or your cameraman. I wasn't naming any names, but now that he said it, I just say the cameraman. There we go. That's good. We'll roll it. And it looks like maybe we can do, we have enough chicken for like 3 more flautas. So let's go ahead and warm up some more tortillas. Oh, it's warm in here.
You gotta turn the AC off so it wouldn't be loud into the mics. But now it's turned itself back on. We're in Florida. And it's 75 degrees in here.
Oh, well, I just let it roll for a bit. And I have the stove on.
And we have 2 air conditioners on.
30 seconds. Let me go ahead and start warming up my oil so we can make our flautas. And this is gonna be delicious. If you do make this recipe, take a picture if you can and send it to us, to our email. I would love to see your creations at thinbluelane@gmail.com. Let's check on the rice. After you turn down the heat, it's gonna bubble just a little bit, which is what you want. Thank you, microwave, for interrupting. You want those little bubbles because you want it to cook slow, so it'd be nice, delicious, and fluffy. Just like my pets. Except for delicious, they're not delicious, they're just fluffy. Let me just get that out there. Better too hot than not hot enough, huh?
I think that window's too bright over there, I'm not sure.
That one?
Yeah, I'll just come over here.
Okay. Okay, that's the last of the chicken.
Did you say chicken?
I said chicken. I don't know, is anybody counting how many times I said chicken again?
Not this time.
A pack of tortillas can be ranging from $1 to, I guess the most expensive ones I've seen is $3. So, like I said, this is a very cheap, inexpensive, delicious meal for your family. The trick is in rolling the tortillas. And I just showed you what the trick is. Make sure you warm them up before you start rolling. It'll save you a whole lot of trouble and a whole lot of bad words. Those are ready. The oil is getting hot. You can use the same plate. Just put some paper towels. We're not gonna overdo it on the paper towels this time because we all know why. Once they are fried, we're gonna put them in there so it absorbs the excess oil. And this is how you test if your oil is hot enough to fry your tacos. Get the little corner, hold it, If you see it bubbling and sizzling, that means it's ready. I like to put this side down first so it gets fried and it holds it together, prevents it from breaking apart. Be very careful when you're putting in your tacos like me into your pan. It's hot oil and nobody likes to get burned. That is not a good thing. And don't overstack your tacos in the pan either. If you put too many, they're not gonna be fried deliciously like they're supposed to. We're going to leave those there. Fry them until they are golden brown and crispy. And we're gonna put our plate right here to put our tacos. If you want more oil, you can put more oil. I don't necessarily like to deep fry them, so to speak, because it's just too much fat for me. There we go, it's getting there. Let's see what kind of flame. Yeah, medium high flame will do. Do not use the extremely high flame because number one, your oil is gonna smoke. Number two, your tortillas are just gonna burn really quickly, and just don't do it. Just don't. If you do it too low, then they won't get as crispy as you want them to. So that should take a few minutes. Oh yeah, we have the lettuce. You can do your salsa for top of your tacos. You can use pecane sauce, you can use any ready hot sauce that you have in the refrigerator, or you can make your own. That's very versatile. We're gonna use hot sauce because I did not make salsa today. Although I do have some salsa left over that is habanero. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's getting there. Not too brown, not too white. See how that's coming along nicely? That's what you want right there, for them to be brown. I think they're ready to turn. Another thing, if you have extra chicken, you can pre-prep these for pretty much whenever you want. After they're done and you've put them in the towel and they've soaked it up, you can take the toothpicks out, wrap them in some parchment paper, and you can freeze these. And all you have to do is just get them out, pop them in the oven for a few minutes so they get warm and they get crispy again, and they're delicious. And they last for up to a month in the freezer. So if you find some chicken on sale, like I have before, you can use that chicken to make this tacos. And I say it's really cheap, tortillas and chicken. This is gonna be so delicious. I haven't made flautas in a while. Number one, because I've been trying to eat healthier. Number two, because I'm trying to conserve our resources just a little longer. If you like your tortilla browner, crispier, of course, you can always fry it a little longer. I like mine just to where they're just crispy, but they're not black or burnt. I love flautas. Oh, I almost forgot. If you like the Tex-Mex version of it, you can get some nacho cheese and you can dunk your tacos in your nacho cheese. There we go. See, now they're getting nice and brown. Turn over to the sides that are not as crispy. Takes time to create perfect tacos. Our rice is smelling good. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas.
Literally.
Literally. Okay, this one I can't flip because the toothpick is on the way. So let's go ahead and get that out and cook that side. There we go. I recommend you take the toothpicks out of your tacos after or before you're getting ready to serve them. You don't want your guests biting on a toothpick or poking themselves. Okay, a little more on that side. See how that is opening? Let's flip that over. Okay, let's move these toothpicks. And these on this side are ready. See the color? They're golden brown. That's crispy right there. That's what you want. Get the excess oil.
That looks delicious.
All right, those are done. Let's do the rest. So that the oil is hot, let's put them in with the tongs to prevent any splashback. No, I guess it's okay. I'm a professional. You see how quick these are? If you pre-prep everything the day before, shred your chicken and have everything ready, it just takes a second to roll it up and fry it and you're good to go. They do sell these that I've seen in packages at different stores. I have bought them. They're pretty good. The only thing I don't like about them is that they are loaded with sodium. Let's have it on the rice. Yeah, see, that's cooking nicely. It's starting to fluff up.
Pretty good picture except for the shadows. Hey, buddy.
Oh, buddy. Oh, I know you don't like the pan. I'm sorry. I don't know why, but our puppy, Buddy, he gets scared whenever I'm frying or you hear the sizzling in the pan. It stresses him out. I don't know why. And to be honest with you, maybe I don't want to know. He was a rescue, and if he went through something bad in his life or had a bad experience relating to the sound of a pan sizzling, I don't want to know, because I would cry every day with his little face thinking that he suffered.
It's okay. It's okay, little face.
Oops, that one's stuck. Let's flip it over. Oh, that's hot. I'm just frying and turning. Tossing and turning. Tossing and turning tacos. I like to drain the grease as much as possible from my tacos. Wow, that's a good golden brown right there. This one, see that right there? That's not brown enough for me. Ouch. Take the toothpick out, set it right there to finish browning. This one looks like it's ready. I would put more oil, but I don't think we need it, and I don't want to use additional resources that we can save for another day. Roll that beautiful taco footage. And all of you like Mexican, and as I stated in another video, I'm Mexican, so most of my cooking has a Mexican flair. But I do cook some mean Italian and other stuff, so I might do a couple of other videos for you, my wonderful viewers. I just love you. Seriously though, we all do appreciate you here at the Thin Blue Lane and supporting our channel and my cooking. Let's check on the rice. And to check it, you open the middle and you have to kind of try to look inside. And once you see all the water that has evaporated all the way to the bottom, that's when you turn it off. Leave it a little longer. And if you time it right, your flautas will be ready at the same time as your rice. And we're gonna put it together here in just a minute. Let's just use that rest of the oil to brown everything. I guess in the meantime, let's see what we're gonna serve them with. Some leftover habanero sauce.
Yes, amen.
Sour cream. And some Mexican cheese. You can use yellow cheese, that's up to you. Can't forget the avocado. All right. Let's get us a plate. The sour cream is gonna be too thick, so let's dilute that a little bit. I like to be able to drizzle my tacos with the sour cream, and right off of the container it's a little bit thick for me, so we're gonna take some and we're going to dilute it a little bit. About 3 tablespoons, yeah. We'll put a little bit of milk just to drizzle and stir. This is not going to change the flavor of your sour cream. What's going to happen is, look, it's a lot easier to drizzle your tacos with. Just a little bit more. Even kids love chicken tacos. Let's check the rice. I think we are almost done. All right, let's check the bottom. All right. See, there is no water at the bottom of the pan right there. That's when you know it's ready.
That's interesting.
We'll go ahead and turn the rice off. Oops, no, not on high. We're going to turn it off. It looks like these tacos are almost ready. Let's go ahead and turn that off. It's getting a little hot in here. Let those brown. Let's finish our sour cream.
I apologize for the AC, but I've already got it up to 75. I don't want to go any higher than that.
There we go. See, that's the consistency that you're looking for. Just to drizzle the tacos. Now see the difference on this one? It's easier to drizzle on your tacos than if you're trying to do that. Our flautas are done. Turn it off. Our flautas, we have that. Oh, I didn't do the beans. We'll do those in the same pan.
Queso.
This is queso fresco.
Queso
Fresh cheese would be the actual translation of it. I'm a fan of this cheese because
I love it too.
it's Mexican cheese and I just love it. But you can use shredded cheddar, Monterey Jack, whatever your little heart desires. Let's go ahead and shred some of this delicious cheese to put on top of our tacos. Let's cut the avocado. Cut down the middle, move it around. Always be careful. You can also, if you don't feel comfortable doing it like this, stick it on the counter, do it like this, and move your knife around to prevent accidents. Twist and opens. Whoa, almost cut myself. Look at that. Let's peel it.
What's this?
This is my leftover refried beans that we're going to use also for this meal.
Okay, she just added some milk to it.
I just added a little drizzle of milk to the refried beans. I know it sounds weird, but it makes it easier for them to cook and move around the pan and separate, and it makes them creamy. You don't have to put milk. I do. I highly recommend it. Okay, so we will leave those to warm up.
Get out some hot sauce, thick and chunky. And also some of this Don Emilio. Salsa macha de chile morita. Morita pepper sauce.
Now let's dish it up. Start with 4 flautas. Check, make sure that you're taking the toothpicks off for your guests so they don't poke themselves. Get your shredded lettuce. Put it right there on the top. You can also put chopped onion on the top. Get your cheese. Drizzle it with sour cream. Look at that deliciousness right there. The avocado. Already warm enough to serve. They only take a minute. Beans, refried beans, are very cheap and versatile. You can buy a bag of the already cooked refried beans for $1. Okay, those are done. Our rice is done. Let's go ahead and put a helping of our rice on our plate. There's your Spanish rice. Here we go, and let's do a little dollop of your refried beans. You can put cheese on your beans if that's what you prefer. And we have the finished product, which is chicken flautas with Spanish rice. Look at that deliciousness.
Looks really good.
This is the finished product. I hope you guys really enjoyed this recipe. I enjoyed making it for you. I hope this also helps you on your budget on these hard times. And keep tuning in, and I will have more recipes to come here on the TVL Kitchen. And thank you for watching. I love you guys. Till next time.